Well, I thought I might as well do an assembly video on how to assemble the Honeywell Dueler FX whole room pedestal fan. I do have a video of this fan on my channel. I showed all 3 speeds, and I believe I also showed the rodeo timer that it has built in with it. But for this video, I'm going to be showing how to assemble this fan. This fan does not come in like a whole bunch of pieces. Like, it's got the round base, the 2 blade set, with the big blade set you can see directly through, and the small blade. So first, you take the base, you set it somewhere like this, or however you prefer. And when you take the extension rod, or, oh my gosh, what are these called again? I forget exactly what these are called. But there's this screw that you have right here at the bottom. You just take this out. Sorry if this might take a moment because it's kind of hard to do this without 2 hands. There we go. Now you take this, set it gently right into the base, and then you gently turn it over. Hopefully it won't fall. Yeah, I knew it. Just hold on one second. You flip it over like this, and then you take this screw, the red screw, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you viewers and fan collectors out there know how this kind of method works, where you take the screw and just screw it on like this, and then now there we go for that. Now there is your base. Now, just like set the base to wherever you want it, and then you take the fan assembly right here, and then you take this piece off, which is used to hold on the back grill. I don't know why this piece is red along with that screw that's at the bottom of the base, but Honeywell has been using red pieces lately. Not sure how I'm going to do this with one hand, so I'm sorry. Take the back grill, and you align it with the... how am I going to do this? Maybe I'll just put it in between my legs. And then you take the grill and align the tabs with the holes on the motor. And then you take that same screw that you just removed and put it back on until it's tight enough to hold the grill in place. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see this good. And so, this is a little bit of a stressful kind of thing because I'm only using one hand for this. Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. Until it's nice and tight. You don't want to over tighten it because you don't want this to get stuck. And one thing I like about this blade set is, you know how like a lot of blade sets are flimsy, but like listen to the blades when I tap it. Or like this one. Not to sound weird, but yeah, right there. This is a different kind of plastic. It's not bendable. Well, it is bendable, but it could probably break easily if you bend it. So, you just simply slide that on there really nice. There you go. You got your big blade set. And one incredible thing is the small blade is actually what you use to screw the big blade on. You turn it this way. Am I turning that the right way? Yes, I am. And you might want to try and align the small blade with the big blade. Like, oh yeah, there we go, right there. You might want to align it like that. The other Honeywell fans, like with the small blades, there's an alignment at the bottom of them to align them with the big blade. So, but this one is different. And then you take the front grill. I believe I have made an assembly video of this fan before, but I showed too much of my face. So I don't really feel like putting my face out there very much. So I apologize for that. This might be a little bit stressful, so I'm sorry if you can't see this thoroughly. There we go. And most fans typically have these tabs that you use to hold the grill to the rear grill. And then you just clip those down. Some fans actually just have a ring that goes around the entire thing. Shoot. Here, get that in. Ah, there we go. I have no idea what that sound is. There we go. Now you got that assembled. And then you take the entire assembly and you set it right on top of the extension pipe or pole or whatever. Here, just... You're supposed to loosen this screw right here on the back. There we go. How it just fell down like right there. And then you tighten it until it's nice and tight enough. Make sure you tighten this thoroughly, because one time while I was picking this fan up, because I had to use it in the kitchen because of there being a lot of smoke in my kitchen at my mom's, and so had to use it to blow it out the window. And as I picked it up, this thing wasn't screwed in thoroughly, or let me guess, the washer went down. Yes, the washer went down. How on earth am I gonna do this? Oh yeah, here. Just 1 second. Hate damaging fans. Put that washer back down there, and then gently. I'm sorry I'm not putting this on camera. It's kind of stressful to do this with just one hand, so that's why I have my film set down. Is that going in there? There we go. Now, kind of like I said before, just have the entire assembly go on top of there, and then you tighten this. Alright, now back to my story. I was bringing it out, I didn't have this thoroughly tightened, and the base fell down right onto my toes. And that was not very fun. There. It's all assembled. Now, which most people typically do, is to test drive it. So I'll bring the cord right here and plug it in. And there it is. Usually works. Oh, now it's blowing my Dollarama bag. There we go. That is how you assemble this fan. Pretty easy. And one thing to note about this rodeo timer, it goes all the way up to 2 hours. As you can see, it goes from this off to 40 to 80 to 120. And this sound is regular when you turn the timer. And then you hear that clicking. And all the way up to 2 hours. And then eventually the timer will turn all the way to that off right there. But like if you have, see look, as you can see it's in the off position. And then it's on the off. And then when I turn it to the on, it turns on. And then when I turn it back to the off, it turns off. And then when you turn it to the certain time, also turns on. So that is how you assemble the Honeywell Dual Air FX pedestal fan.